Hi, it's Cathy with inkingitupwithcathy.com, and I am going to do something that I don't normally do, and that is a series of cards over the next 12 days that I'm calling the 12 Days of November. And we're going to create different Christmas cards and holiday cards from the mini holiday catalog. So my first one is, we're going to start off easy and then kind of work up to some more intricate cards. Now, I decided to do this as I was traveling over to our vacation. And so I didn't pack a few things, including my Take a Bow die. So I'm just going to tell you about the dies and what I did with them for these cards. But this one die has, you will cut 3 large, which measure 6 inches long by 1 inch wide. There's 2 of them that are 5, and then there is one that is 4. And you use those to cut and make these bows. Now you use 2 pieces of 6 by 6 in order to get one bow. But I wanted to show some different things that you can do with it. So what you're going to need for this card that I'm going to show you is one of the 6-inch ones, one of the 5-inch ones, and one of the 4-inch ones. And I took it from different patterns. And so I've got a piece. This is the 5-inch one. Here you see the 6-inch one. And here's the 4-inch one. And again, these are from the Take a Bow DSP. And so you're going to cut them in half. This one here you can set aside because you're only going to be using one of them. You're going to be using 2 of these and 2 of these. What else will you need? Well, you're going to need a 5.5 by 8.5 piece of real red, and you're going to score it at 4 1/4 to make a card base. You're going to want a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside of the card. And then you're going to want a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of basic white that is embossed with the Forever Plaid embossing folder. Now, if you don't have this one, you can use any other one you'd like. I've got a cutout here from the Reindeer Fun Designer Series paper. I just love these. I used my Scan and Cut to cut these out, but you can also fussy cut them as well. Or you can use the Reindeer Fun stamp set and stamp the reindeer and then color it and die cut it. And then I have a piece of this white ribbon that comes from the 1/4 inch white and petal pink ribbon pack. So this piece here, I'm just going to cut also a piece of this DSP that measures 4 inches wide by 3 1/4 inches. And that's just going to come down here to the bottom. Now, if you'd like, you could get a little bit of an offset by adding either the ribbon or something else as well. But I just did that, and then I put in a sentiment. So I'm just going to set that inside. But we're going to work on the outside. So you've got these pieces. We're going to put them over here to this way. Just like that. I'll flip them over. This is really a quick and easy card. So sometimes if you're like me, you make a certain number of Christmas cards that you send out. and you get all the way to the end and you realize you're short by 2 and you are tired and you don't want to make any more cards, or you've run up against the end of time to get them out. This is a quick and easy card. So I'm going to take this one here and place it down here at the bottom, leaving just a little bit at the bottom. And then going to put the next one, which is a cutout of the 5-inch one, doing the same with just about 1/8 of an inch in between. And this one here, just like that. This one here, just like that. And then the final one goes up here. Now I've obviously given a little bit too much down here. So we can pull these up and adjust them down just a little bit. Get that spacing. Maybe it's more of a 1/16 of an inch in between instead of 1/8. Then you're going to put this ribbon here, and for that, I recommend that you use tear and tape. My tip for tear and tape is to always remember to secure it to your cardstock, not your ribbon, because your ribbon can twist and move a little bit where your cardstock can't. So I'm going to measure a piece and place it here on the outside edge, just like that. Looks like I missed it length by just a little bit. So I can wrap around. And this ribbon does have a side that is the back versus the front, so make sure you put that on properly, unless you like the other look. And that just goes on here, like that. And let's get a little piece for the back over here. Oh, didn't grab. There we go. Okay. So then we're going to just put some adhesive on here. Catch those and those unravelings, make sure that they're tucked in. Get my card front, and this will go on right here, like that. And then we'll get our little reindeer and some dimensionals. And you can place him wherever you'd like on your card. As you can see, you can do different things. I'm going to put him over here just for fun. And then finally, if you haven't ordered your little peppermints, you need to do that. These are just absolutely adorable. So we're going to put some peppermints down on our card, just like that. And isn't that a cute, quick and easy card? I'll go ahead and finish up real quick on this inside. With that, and let's go ahead and grab a little red strip to put right here as well. And I actually have another one of these deer. So let's do that instead. Since we're going to be putting him down, let's just use some liquid glue. It might be easier. Just like that. And then I'll dig out a sentiment for this card and stamp that. So there's really not much stamping to this card. It would just be the sentiment unless you stamp the reindeer. But that is a quick and easy Christmas card. Here are a couple of other ideas that you can do with the Take a Bow die. Here I just die cut out using the 6-inch and the 5-inch portions of the die, and I cut 5 strips of each. Well, 5 strips of the 5-inch one and 4 strips of the 6-inch one, and wove them in a various pattern and glued them down to a 3 3/4 by 5-inch piece of basic white. Now, you may notice this piece right here. That is the 4-inch Take a Bow die cut, and I stamped it using the Reindeer Fun stamp, and then I have another one of the deer here. On this one, this is all the 4-inch ones cut in half, and this one I think actually is a little bit smaller. I think it, yes, it measures 3.5 by 4 3/4, this piece of white. And I place them nose to nose all the way across, and then layered them on the basic white and then up on to the garden green card base here. I have a reindeer and then a couple of the holly leaves from the Reindeer Fun dies, and then the peppermints placed here in the diamonds. So those are 2 other ideas for the Take a Bow dies using the Take a Bow Designer Series paper and the reindeer from the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. So I hope you enjoyed these 3 cards made using the Take a Bow dies for my 12 Days of November series. See you tomorrow with day 2.